Hey everybody, I want to welcome y'all to another video. Now today I'm going to be talking about a very sensitive topic now. However, I feel that it's something that needs to be spoken about. All right. What I'm going to do too also, just to let you know off the beginning, is that I'm going to break this video down into like 3 different videos. It's going to be like a series. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it into a series because the subject matter is pretty long and detailed, and I could ramble on about it for like 20 minutes, and I was going to give y'all short little blitz that you guys can, you know what I mean, just stay tuned for. So, to get y'all up on the details, I'll get a little comfortable here, um, is that, okay, so I got a good high school friend of mine named Chris Boston. All right. Me and Chris Boston grew up together, went to school together, blah, 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 right? Well, it just turns out his body was found dumped on the side of, I believe it's US 41 in Rabonia, which is a small little city in North Manatee County. Now, he's been murdered, shot fatally in the head, and, well, this story is like a story out of a detective novel, if you ask me. Like, seriously, I'm thinking about writing a book about this, you know what I mean? Just changing the names around or something. Now, I want to express my condolences to the Boston family because this is a very sad, sad thing that occurred, him getting murdered like that. Now, the perpetrator is behind bars, a drug dealer known as Fresh. Um, it looks to me like there's an abundance of evidence from what I've read so far that, shows that he's guilty. So, yeah, they'll play that out in court, though. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the evidence plays out in court. So first off, Boston, turns out, was working as a confidential informant for the Manatee County Sheriff's Office now. So did Fresh find out he was a confidential informant? Because supposedly, Fresh killed him for only $20. He bought 3 Suboxone for $20. If y'all don't know, Suboxone is a street drug that is used. It's actually a pharmaceutical drug that street drug users use to get off of heroin and to deal with the withdrawals of coming off opioids, heroin, oxycodones, and things of that nature. So, anyways, supposedly he got killed over $20, but I feel like personally that the guy probably killed him because he found out he was a CI and that he had sold to him, so he was possibly gonna, turn him in or snitch on him and get a case brought against him. So he figured, I don't know, we don't know yet. We may never know, but the fact that that they're saying that he got killed over $20 doesn't seem to be, doesn't seem to be right. But hey, I've seen people get killed over, I don't know, what was it, bags, 25 cents, 75 cents for a pack of cookies in prison. So, I mean, hey, it's a crazy world we live in, and that's the world we live in. But now, another thing I want to leave you with is think about, this video's already been 3 minutes, look at this, is that Boston was a known drug addict. He's been battling with addiction his whole life. All right. So the Manatee County Sheriff's Office is employing him, paying him money to be a confidential informant and deal with drug dealers. And he's addicted to drugs. So I'm going to let y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about that, the acts of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, and how they use this man who was ultimately murdered, and what y'all think about that, confidential informant getting murdered, who's a drug addict, and they know he's a drug addict, being used by the Manatee County Sheriff's Office to purchase drugs from drug dealers. All right, y'all. That's enough. Stay tuned for part 2 tomorrow, and take care.